Hey guys, wanted to share with you guys something today that I've been really excited about. This is gonna make a big difference in how I feel every single day. Basically, today I received a shipment from Japan and I've never ordered anything from Japan before, and I'm really excited to put this in my car. I'll be removing this driver's side seat because I got some seat rails for the MRS. I actually did order a bucket seat for myself too, but they told me that it's not gonna come in for another 60 to 120 days. This is also an item from Japan. Meanwhile, I'll be using my brother's Recaro SPG, which is still pretty damn mint, as a loaner seat, because I do have a track event coming up February 19th and I didn't want to run these stock seats. So I just did the unboxing for my seat rails, and even though these are supposedly used, the condition is actually really good. I bought this off Kruber. Shout out to Simon, aka Kamina86, for the website recommendation. These seat rails look freaking awesome and I can't wait to get them on the car right now. Stock JDM seats are going to be really easy to take off. It's just going to be 4 14mm bolts. The thing that you guys might not know about the JDM seats is when I had the stock seat, it came with an adjustability knob so that I could lower the height of the seat. But ever since I switched to the JDM seats, the adjustability is now on the right hand side because that's the driver's side. This is the passenger side. So there's no adjustability here, and what that does to me is I can't actually see the top numbers for the gauges because of my 320mm wheel, and I can't lower the seat, and even when I telescope the wheel down, the gauge is still being blocked. So hopefully with the Recaro seat, once I sit lower, I'll have a clearer vision of the center gauge cluster. The stock seat is removed. Now it is right next to the SPG. Gonna miss the red seat, but we will have a new red seat coming later. Again, this is just a temporary seat. So it's finally done. I have the seat now at the lowest setting. I can actually see the gauge cluster now, and this is actually about, I want to say, an inch to maybe like even 2 inches lower than the stock seat that I had. So the seating position's a lot better. I'm not even a tall guy, I'm only 5'5", but this is a lot more comfortable for me. So I'm out here at the secret Toge road. Shout out to Toge Time for the tow hook. Tested out the SPG, and this car feels a lot more like a go-kart now than ever before, simply because of bucket seat, the lower seating position, and how it holds you. Feels so good. So I don't have my GoPro on me, I couldn't get any driving clips, and I'm actually here in the canyons by myself, so I don't have anyone to film me driving around either, but that's okay. I guess this video in the end is just about the seat and how I feel about it, or how I feel about having a bucket seat in the car, and I freaking love it. I wish I did this sooner, but finding seat rails for the MRS is actually really hard. The brand that I'm using, again, is called Neosys. It's like a Japan exclusive brand, but I got it off Kruber, and there are other brands out there like PCI. I know they make MRS seat rails, and also Brid. I heard Brid makes really good seat rails for MRSs too. But yeah guys, I would say if you guys are getting an MRS, definitely get a bucket seat in it and a small steering wheel, because it's gonna make the car feel so go-karty. This is as go-karty as it gets. Out here at Streets of Willow with Tyler, the bro, who's about to go out right now in the intermediate group. Got the MRS here, and the babe. Hey guys, today we're out here at Streets of Willow. This is actually my first track day with the MRS, and my first track day in general. I've been to Button Willow a few times with my brother, but this is actually the first time I get to drive. And so far I've had 2 sessions with the MRS. The first one was a lead and follow with an instructor, just so we can kind of feel out the course. The second session, I just kind of wrapped it up, learning that the tires really need to warm up, because my first few laps out there I was borderline gonna slide on almost every turn, and as it got warmer the tires started biting and gripping a lot better. It's feeling really good right now, just letting the car cool down. We're on a lunch break, and then I got 2 more sessions for the day. There's 4 sessions total today. Technically 3, since the first one was a lead and follow. Lots of dope cars out here today, and yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed the upcoming footage. how's your track day going?
So fun, bro. Car's doing great. Well, car doesn't feel great, but it did great either way. So,
I'm gonna move over here because
like I've been saying on my stuff, the car's pulling really hard on throttle to the left. Regardless, the car's braking better, and overall with the bushings from last time, it feels better overall, right? Last time we were here, we did a 33. Today, we did a 29. So we already went sub 30 on the first session, and we did a faster 29 on the second session. So yeah, I'm really happy with this car. And then we just drove Neil's car for the third session, which was so much fun. So the car gets loose a few times, but it's actually very easy to correct, and it was really fun to drive to feel like, oh, I still have my rear wheel drive hands, you know, coming from S2000 into the EG and then now driving this, like, to be able to catch a slide is still very rewarding and fun. And yeah, we got the car loose a few times, but we never spun, and we didn't scrub speed either, so the car's very easy to drive, very fun. It's a good time.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm about to go on my third session next. Here we go.
Let's get it, bro. We got it.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get any footage of my third or fourth session out because my GoPro had died, but luckily we were able to get a footage of my brother Feynman driving my MRS. Feynman drove my MRS to feel out the car for himself and also to help me out finding better lines, showing me where I can better accelerate, brake, etc. And sitting with him has actually helped me a lot. I did improve on my third and fourth session. So my best time of the day was actually 144, and Feynman's best time with my car was a 139. In his EG, he was able to hit a PB of 129. So my motor is stock, aside from a short air intake and a custom exhaust from the previous owner, but after Feynman had driven it, he said that the car feels very, very low on power. We're not sure exactly what the issue is, but we're gonna check it out. I may be getting a compression test for the motor, and I will keep you guys updated. However, I do plan on swapping in the future, so we'll see. Might come sooner than expected. Overall, my first track experience was really good. Doghouse hosted a great event. They even gave out free pizza for everyone. 2 slices, I might add. I'm already looking forward for my next track event. I'd love to do Streets of Willow again, but I'm also open to explore other tracks because overall, I just want more seat time with the MRS so that I can become a better driver, get more experience. And when I got home, I actually even reviewed my own videos to kind of see where I can improve. And I also watched other MRS drivers and their videos from that day and other Streets of Willow clips, just so I can learn and study from them. I was really happy with how the MRS handled out there. It's a great street and circuit car. Anyway guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to posting more.